All right, guys, good morning. Welcome to our morning market update for March the 4th of 2019. Hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. I'm live streaming on YouTube here in portrait mode, a little bit in vacation mode, but I wouldn't miss the trading room and the morning market update for the world. So I've brought you guys on board. Today we're going to talk about a few things. We have a fun little morning market fun fact. We're going to talk about the U.S.-China trade agreement coming forward and some optimism around that. And then we're going to talk about some few key levels in the S&P 500. We're open up the trading room, make some money today. Hopefully, I'm trading on the road. Hang on, let me see if I could take this camera out without breaking stuff. And here, let me show you the view very quickly. I'm trading in Bermuda at the moment here for the week. The wife and I kind of decided, hey, let's go out there and go somewhere where it's a little bit warmer. And this is the only time, literally, that we could get together and go on vacation because our schedule gets busier later on. And so here we are. Went for a week, escaped the cold in Toronto, and here, hold on. Trade pros in the room. You're gonna have to be on YouTube because hopefully there's nobody there. This would be kind of creepy. So here we are. It's Bermuda. It's a little windy today, a little bit colder, but man, it's still awesome. Hopefully the sun comes out at some point. So yeah, that's that. Let's go inside and talk about a morning market update. And you know what I'll be doing after. I'm going to the beach. All right, let me clip the phone back in place and get back on the headset. Trade pros in the room are probably like, where the hell did he go? Don't worry, guys. I'm back. All right, a few updates for this beautiful Monday morning. On this day, let's do a morning market fun fact. This is actually a fun one. On this day, in 1957, S&P introduced a new index that came out. And it was officially the S&P 500. That's what they called it. And this S&P 500 futures market that we trade is celebrating a birthday today. So the S&P 500 index, happy 62nd birthday. You're getting close to retirement, but don't you go anywhere. We need you. All right. Also, in today's markets, in Asia, Japan's up 1 percentage point. Hong Kong's up 0.5%. China's up 1.1%. India's up 0.6%. In Europe at midday, London is up 0.7%. Paris is up 0.6%. And Frankfurt is up 0.2 percentage points as well. Let me just see something here in the comments. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, Will. Futures in the U.S., Dow's up 0.3, S&P's up 0.3, Nasdaq's also up 0.5 percentage point. So strong gains in equity markets across the board. A lot of this is due to the China-U.S. trade optimism that we're going to go through shortly and talk about. Crude oil is up 0.7% to above $56. Gold is down 1 percentage point and continues to slide. And hey guys, good morning, Trader Walt. B-Town most wanted. Oh gosh. I didn't hear anything. Didn't see anything. I don't know who you are. I won't report you, don't worry. Bitcoin's down 2.6% to 3,700. And so we're seeing some broad equity market rallies and optimism of the trade deal. We're seeing commodities selling off slightly, mainly the metals market. And the dollar's a little bit firmer this morning. But we don't really have any economic news on the docket. So today's economic calendar is pretty weak. 10 a.m. construction spending. Then 12:30 TD Ameritrade's IMX report. And that's not a lot. That's pretty much nothing. There's no key events until this Friday. And this Friday's key event is that it's going to be the non-farm payrolls. All right. So this Friday we have the latest look at the jobs numbers for the month of February in the United States. It's going to be very important for the Federal Reserve. So that's coming up this Friday. But before then, you're going to have slower economic cycles, so a slower economic news cycle. So expect that, be prepared. And the way you trade that is to prepare for less volatility. All right, markets seen a tremendous rally in the last 8 weeks. Through the first 2 months of the year, we've had the strongest start in decades in equities. And because of that, we're at a point now where we're probably going to consolidate. And it's natural to expect to see a little bit of sideways price action as volume accumulates, as the buyers and sellers kind of battle and transition around this zone. All right, so that's what we're kind of looking for. Trade sentiment is pushing equities up. Shanghai closing up 1.1%. Morning, guys. Morning, Ifeani, Giannis. It's up 1.1%. Shanghai U.S. futures are posting gains as well. Wall Street Journal over this weekend reported that China and the U.S. are in the final stages of completing their trade talks and closing a deal. All right, so here is the details. In addition to stepping up purchase of U.S. products, Beijing, China has offered to lower tariffs and other restrictions on American farm chemical and other goods. So there is a trade-off. We're moving closer to an agreement, all right? But there isn't anything official yet. All the talk is we're close, we're close. Wall Street Journal keeps saying we're very close. Larry Kudlow comes on and says, oh, wait a minute, no, we're not. We're going to need to put tariffs on China for years to come. And then they say we're close, we're close. Wall Street Journal breaks another article. Oh, wait a minute, but we're not quite there yet. So with this back and forth, I think the market will finally be relieved to hear there's some kind of deal. The more comprehensive and long-term it is, the better for equities. But I think a lot of the upside that is to be had from this deal has already been priced in. So I think it's going to be one of those things, buy the rumor, and when it actually becomes news, there's going to be a sell-off in the equity market. Be very careful. This is a buy the rumor, sell the news type event cycle going down. All right, expectations are for this formal agreement to be reached at a summit between Trump and President Xi, which is going to take place late March, somewhere around March 27th, approximated. So that being said, looking at the S&P 500, it's made some new highs overnight. 2814 was more or less the open of the my time zones are totally off here on the SP. The 2814 was the open and the overnight gap. Previous day's high here is 2808 quarter. I have to look really closely at that monitor because the resolution on this Huawei laptop is absolutely bonkers. So I bought a new laptop, and here it is. If you guys want to look at it, it's a Huawei Mate Pro X, I think, or something like that. Crazy resolution. And when you look at the thing on the scale, on the price chart, have a look at this. You probably won't even, you have to like really zoom in. It's pretty much touching the screen. Look, that's the screen tap right there. So it's really kind of a fine print on this thing. I got to figure it out. But anywho, point is, we're trading on the road. I'm going to trade today. I usually have a portable monitor that I brought with me, but that portable monitor is USB and requires a separate power source. So I couldn't get it to work. I need to get a hub that plugs into an outlet, and I have those. I have 3 of those, but as luck would have it, they're all at home. One's actually in the office. Useless to me there right now. But that's how I usually trade, or when I travel, is I'll have 2 monitors on the sides and they're USB. It's here somewhere. I don't know if it's important to show it to you. It's not working. So that's that. All right, so we're going to get into the trading room. I'm going to show the traders some levels here in our room. We're going to continue today. Victoria's going to mainly lead today's session, but the room's running. I'm back home Friday morning. And so the next couple of days, you guys will see me out here in some semi-tropical weather, catching a tan. You kind of see it. I burn my nose a little bit. And I'm going to work on that tan a little bit. Every day, I promise you, it'll be darker. All right. See you later, YouTube. I'm getting too distracted here. Have yourself an awesome day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another morning market update. In today's market, expect this thing to be a little bit slower. There's some bullish sentiment, and I'm looking at a target level of about 28.22. And to the upside, it could get up as high as 28.30 to the top end. All right, I'm in Bermuda. So you guys take care. Have yourself a fantastic day. I wish you all the best. Look forward for a little bit of optimism in the equities market. Buy dips, but also expect a slow day. Follow these 3 rules. Trade less often, trade less size, and take your profits quicker. That should be a guiding light for you today, given that there's an absence of economic news. If you hear anything on the news saying a new deal has been agreed to, obviously there's going to be a last little rally and then a sell-off. So be cautious out there. Manage your risk. Trade like a TRADEPRO. See you guys tomorrow. All right, we're filming some great stuff here in Bermuda as well. Should hit YouTube in the next 2 weeks or so at the latest. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming out. Have a great day. Good luck and good trading. Let's get into the trading room here. Isn't that the funny part on any live stream? It's the end little bit where the person's looking for the buttons. I found it though. The end, it's like, okay, goodbye. Then you're like, where's the button? Smudging the whole screen. Content